How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Hbar. Let's take a look at what's happening with Hbar's price right now, and of course, what we could be expecting going into Thursday morning. As always, appreciate each and every one of you guys, for all your support. But yeah, let's take a look at what's happening. So, broader market turning into green, which of course is nice to see. You did see Bitcoin dominance, see a little bit of a minor pullback over the course of the last just few hours specifically. If you did watch my XRP update that went live a few hours back, we were indicating how, dominance is picking up steam. But since that update, a little bit of a minor pullback, which of course is causing altcoins to react in a positive way. Hbar up 1.4% with the price currently sitting at 15.9 cents. Also up 0.3% in Bitcoin comparative. Now, if you're looking at the valuation, 6.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 221.3 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let me show you guys the Bitcoin Dominance Index in case you did not watch that XRP update. You can see this for yourself. We actually saw the dominance reaching 64.21%. Obviously something that we haven't seen since, February 2nd. Obviously, picking up a lot of steam, a lot of strength on the dominance side. And, this is what I've been telling you guys. But of course, since then, dominance did pull down, which of course is nice to see. And in return, Bitcoin also saw a little bit of a bounce. And nothing too crazy. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame. You guys can see this for yourself. Clear uptick from this 83.8 zone up to this 84.6. And Bitcoin is picking up traction once again. Obviously a lot of resistance at where we are currently, and of course if this resistance is able to break out, I do personally believe this level that we were at just a few hours back could be retested once again. But the fact that you did see a little bit of a bounce is causing altcoins to react in a positive way, and that of course includes Hbar. But let's take a look at Hbar's price on the bigger time scale and understand what's happening. So of course I discussed with you guys the support, and we've been speaking about the support so much on this channel. And of course once again it kind of explains why the support is something we need to be focusing on, because right exactly at that neckline we retested just a few hours ago. You can see this for yourself. Of course we dropped below it, but did not last too long. But mainly the support did come in our way as a major support line, and we have seen a bounce once again. And right now, as we're recording this update, Hbar's price is currently sitting at 16 cents. I know, I've seen the comments. Trust me, I see each and every one of you guys' comments. I know people usually just want to see the prices, go towards the upside, to the 0.50, to the 23.6 fib zone, the 38.2. But, one step at a time. Right now, you cannot ignore, and I'll say this 1,000 times, you just cannot ignore what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance right now. It's gaining a lot of steam, and of course this is not a good thing for altcoins. Yes, altcoins will still go up with Bitcoin momentum, which of course Bitcoin did see a little bit of a bounce, and you can see across the board altcoins did move, but like I said, dominance, it does go into consideration quite a bit. And right now more money is into Bitcoin. So if you want to put it into perspective, 64% of the entire valuation of the crypto market is in Bitcoin solely, and the rest is in the altcoin market, including stable coins. So when you factor it from that perspective, things make sense. But nice bounce as of now. We're currently sitting at 16 cents. Obviously, do expect a little bit of choppy levels around 16.4 cents, because of course we do have some resistance around this range. If this is able to flip, I personally think we could go back up to this 18 cents price point quite fast, of course, which again is a very significant resistance as well for Hbar. But one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you for all your support. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button down below. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.